Mansions, overrated, tiny homes, basic. The future of housing is inflatable because nothing says adulting like living in a glorified bouncy castle. Today we're counting down 10 luxury inflatable tents that'll make your Airbnb jealous. Let's blow this up, literally. Alright, picture this. You're rolling up to your next glamping trip, the sun is shining, the birds are singing, and you're feeling like royalty. But this isn't your average camping adventure. No, you're about to experience the outdoors in a way that would make even the fanciest hotel jealous. Instead of wrestling with a sad, floppy tent that looks like it's seen better days or maybe even better decades, you pull out what basically looks like a luxury apartment that inflates faster than my ego after someone compliments my beard. Seriously, you just unroll it, hit a button, and watch as your new home rises up like a 5-star hotel on a cloud of air. Subscribe to my channel. Today I'm counting down 10 inflatable tent houses so, over the top, you'll never look at camping the same way again. These aren't just tents, they're portable palaces, each with their own wild features and luxury touches. If you like my videos, go to my description and click Make a Cheap Video. And trust me, I'm not talking about kiddie pool material here, these tents are actual mansions, but with air tubes. We're talking high-tech fabrics, reinforced seams and air beams that could probably survive a small stampede. Starting strong at number 1, the Heim Planet Mavericks tent. Price tag, $6,500. Yeah, this one's not for the faint of wallet, but if you want to camp like a celebrity, this is where you start. Heim Planet Mavericks tent, the bouncy castle of the apocalypse. Price, $6,500 or one lightly used kidney, your choice. Buy at heimplanet.com, tell them your ex sent you. Size, 13.3 feet tall, 142 SQ. FT, fits a king bed, your ego, and at least 3 existential crises. Setup, time, 5 minutes, faster than your last relationship. Wind rating, 100 miles per hour. Hurricanes, more like gentle breezes. Weatherproof, snow load, please. This thing laughs at blizzards. Why, it's basically a superhero. Aerodynamic geoshell design. Because triangles are always the answer. Military-grade materials. Bulletproof? No. Bear-proof? Probably. Toddler-proof? Let's not get crazy. No poles, no problems. Inflatable beams mean zero assembly rage. This tent is tougher than your ex's excuses. Chuck Norris sleeps in one. The Pentagon probably uses it for secret meetings. Want to survive the zombie apocalypse in style? Mavericks has your back, unless the zombies have scissors. Then, good luck. Pro tip, pair it with a portable hot tub for maximum. I'm not camping, I'm curating an experience. Need even more detail? Let me know, I can add specs like pack size, weight, or how many beers fit in the vestibule. It's 13 feet tall, fits your whole squad, and is rated for hurricane force winds. Imagine hosting a party in the middle of a storm and not even worrying about your tent flying away. This beast survives 100 miles per hour gusts, and more importantly, a sugar-fueled toddler. Honestly, the only thing more indestructible might be my grandma's fruitcake. If you want to feel invincible in the wild, this is your fortress. At number 2, the Bubble Lux Hotel Dome. Picture this, clear walls, 360 degrees stargazing, and absolutely no privacy. If you love showing off your SpongeBob pajamas to the coyotes and your neighbors, this one's for you. It's like living in a snow globe, but with better Wi-Fi. Bubble Lux Hotel Inflatable Dome, the fishbowl of luxury price, $3,900, or your dignity, whichever's easier to part with. Buy at AliExpress, roll the dice, bubblehotels.com, slightly more trustworthy. Size, 13 feet wide plus 6 feet entry tunnel for dramatic entrances and quick exits. Transparency level, 100%, 360 degrees views, 0% privacy. Best for stargazing, Instagram flexing, and pretending you're in a sci-fi movie. Why this dome is basically a VIP suite for Nature 1. The I'm basically outside but not really experience. Crystal clear PVC walls, wake up to sunrise inside your bed, no pesky walls blocking the view. Weatherproof and UV resistant, because sunburns through a tent would be a new low. Inflatable frame, sets up in 10 mins, longer if you stop to admire yourself in the reflection. 1. Privacy, never heard of her. Optional curtains, sold separately, because nothing says luxury like paying extra not to moon your campsite. Tunnel entry, makes you feel like an astronaut. Or a meerkat, your call. 1. Glamping on steroids fits a queen bed plus nightstands. Because roughing it doesn't mean sacrificing your skincare routine. Works year-round, minus 10 degrees Celsius to 40 degrees Celsius. AKA, I camp in Aspen in the Sahara. Sleep under the stars. Also, let the stars and the raccoons, your neighbors, and that one overly curious park ranger watch you eat cold beans straight from the can. Perfect for couples if you're comfortable with zero secrets, or solo travelers if you enjoy existential moments with an audience. Just remember, curtains aren't optional, they're essential. For under $4,000 you can live like an Instagram influencer, or at least pretend you do. Every angle is a photo op, and every night is a front row seat to the universe. Just remember to wave at the passing satellites. Number 3, the Crua X Haven. Double insulation, blackout interior, and soundproofing that'll let you nap through anything, even Karen's HOA complaints. This tent is basically a sensory deprivation chamber for the outdoors. Crua X-Haven Insulated Tent, the Hermit's Paradise price, $1,299, cheaper than therapy and just as private. Buy at Crew Outdoors. Tell them the introverts sent you. Size, sleeps 4, noise reduction, 30 plus dB, Karen's HOA complaints, muted. Temp range, -4 degrees Fahrenheit to 122 degrees Fahrenheit, for when you want to ignore the weather too. Why this tent is basically a sensory deprivation chamber, but cozier one. The silent treatment technology double wall insulation, blocks noise and nosy neighbors, blackout lining, for when sunlight feels too demanding. Soundproof zippers, because even zipper noise is an invasion of peace. 1. Built for extreme hermitage. Modular design, attach a second tent if you must socialize. Inflatable frame, sets up in 8 minutes, faster than your last awkward small talk. Magnetic door flaps, for dramatic exits, or hiding from bears. 1. Glamping for people who hate people fits a queen airbed, because roughing it sacrificing lumbar support. Electrical port access, charge your phone and your soul in solitude. Ventilation system, prevents condensation and existential dread buildup. Unfiltered camper review. Finally a tent that says I love nature, from a noise-canceling bubble. Perfect for reading, napping, or pretending you didn't hear your friends invite you to group yoga. The only downside? You might love it so much you never leave. Which honestly, sounds like a win. Pro tips for maximum misanthrope mode. Bring earplugs, for when even the tent's silence isn't enough. Face away from camp, avoid accidental eye contact at all costs. Use the vestibule, store snacks, or hide from social obligations. Upgrade potential, add a portable AC. For when ignoring summer isn't enough, pair with a camping chair, one that screams I'm here but don't talk to me. Optional privacy annex, for next level antisocial camping. Final verdict, it's not a tent, it's a statement, and that statement is, I came here to disappear. P.S. If you buy this, your friends will mock you, but you won't hear them. New chat. It's like your own personal do not disturb sign on steroids, and it sleeps 4, perfect for snorers, light sleepers, or people who just need a break from people. You could host a silent retreat in here and no one would know. Next, the Lotus Bell Deluxe Airbud. Think luxury yurt meets boho spa. 16 feet wide, plenty of space for ring lights, yoga mats, and the occasional existential crisis. The vibe is pure relaxation with a side of, I might never go home again. Your Instagram followers will thank you, and your therapist might too. This is the kind of tent that makes you want to journal, meditate, and maybe start a lifestyle blog. Midway at number 5, Dome Kit Lux 360. Solar-powered, rain-proof, 215 square feet of moon-base vibes. It's like camping on another planet, but with all the comforts of home. Mosquitoes may crash the party, but at least you'll feel like you're glamping on Mars. And with solar panels, you can charge your gadgets while you pretend to be an astronaut. At 6, Sky Bubbles 2-room tent. 2 domes plus a tunnel, one for sleeping, one for overthinking your life choices. Or maybe one for you, one for your dog who snores louder than a freight train. 350 square feet split between your personalities. Who needs therapy when you've got space? It's the ultimate setup for introverts, extroverts, and everyone in between. Number 7, Cube Tent XL. 6-person capacity, sets up in 2 minutes, less time than it takes your toddler to lose one shoe. The cube shape means you can actually stand up and walk around without doing the awkward camping crouch. If you like efficiency and cube-shaped tents, this is your jam. It's like living in a pop-up apartment, and you'll never have to argue about who gets the corner spot. Coming in at 8, the Inflatable Safari House. Built-in air conditioning, mosquito netting, and, get this, a chandelier. Yes, you heard that right, because why shouldn't your tent have better lighting than your living room? Because roughing it should always include mood lighting and cold drinks. Imagine sipping a chilled beverage under a sparkling chandelier while the crickets serenade you. Number 9. The Outdoor Revolution Ozone 8.0. 8-person pod with a porch and divided rooms. It's basically a luxury apartment complex, but you can move it wherever you want. Now you can go glamping, ignore your friends, and avoid passive-aggressive roommate notes, all in one giant bubble. Everyone gets their own space, and you get your sanity. And finally, number 10. The Dankover Air Tent Villa. 360 square feet, looks like a mini French chateau. You'll feel like you're camping in the gardens of Versailles, minus the angry geese. Who says you can't brush your teeth in a palace made of plastic? This tent has all the elegance of a European estate, but you can pack it up and take it anywhere. So, would you trade your house keys for an air pump? Smash that like button if you'd live in one of these inflatable palaces, and let's be honest, who wouldn't want to wake up in a mansion that fits in your trunk? Drop a comment about which tent you'd risk taking to a deserted island, and which one would pop the second your uncle sat down. Or maybe tell us your wildest camping story. Bonus points if it involves a runaway air mattress. Don't forget to subscribe for more glamping insanity. We've got more wild, weird, and wonderful outdoor adventures coming your way, so you won't want to miss out. Catch you next time, luxury campers. Until then, may your tents be sturdy, your air pumps be fast, and your glamping dreams be as big as your imagination.